Hi, I'm Arthur Jackson from 101 Basketball. Right now we're going to talk a little bit about free throw shooting. Form is the most important part of free throw shooting. You see a lot of people that miss a lot of shots. I often say the free throw shot is one of the easiest shots in basketball. It's the only times that you don't have defense playing you. There might be a lot of pressure because people are watching, but if you have good form, it should become an easy shot. We're going to talk about it just in relationship to what we talked about earlier today. First thing we want to do is we want to line up our foot and center it on the basket. There's often a nail that they make the free throw shooting arc with, so we want to line up our right foot, if we're right-handed, on that arc, on that nail. And then we place our feet about shoulder width apart. Now if I swing my arm up, again, I want to have straight motion so that as I keep my arm forward, my elbow must be tucked in. As I go through, I want to have a routine when I shoot a foul shot. The routine, number one, helps relax me, and it also gives me a chance to get some air and concentrate on what I'm trying to do, and that's make the shot. I think it's very important when you step to the line, one of the first things you want to do is focus on making the shot. And I think it's important to be a good free throw shooter. You also have to think you're going to make the shot. If you go step to the line and you're nervous or thinking about anything around you, then a lot of times it's not going to help you when you're going through for your form. So we want to relax because we've been practicing a lot. We have good form. We know that we're going to make the shot. We step to the line. We go through our routine, whatever that routine is, 3 dribbles, spin the ball, get set. Again, if I bring my hand up, get my right angles, I set my ball with my opposite hand coming to the ball, so I'm here. Now I'm going to come up through and then drive the ball. As I'm doing that with my legs and my hips, I want to drive the ball up into my shot. Again, so I set, I have my elbow tucked in, drive up and through, and hold my follow through. You know, a lot of times with free throw shooting, people add too much to the shot. You want to make the free throw shot as simple as possible. Whether that's bending the knees, okay, or my shoulders and forwards. A lot of people I see bend over, and as soon as they try to come up, okay, they're pulling back and it changes their form. We want to make the form as simple as possible. Even with young kids, if I just stick my hand behind the ball, okay, I line up my foot as we talked about, I swing my hand up, just sticking my hand behind the ball and push shooting it up and in, okay, I have more chance of making it for young kids than changing my form and rotating my body and doing a lot of crazy stuff. So we want to make it as simple as possible with the free throw. Okay? We don't want a lot of motion because the more motion is, there's more chance there is for error. So making the ball shot as simple as possible. Even with a young kid, again, I put my hand in the center, elbow behind it, push it straight up and into the basket, making sure I follow through. Okay? Now, as you get older, we need to drive the elbow up under it without, again, a lot of motion. So I simplify my motion by setting the ball, feeling comfortable, driving my elbow up and in, and following through. People often ask me, what is a good way to practice free throw shooting? One of the drills I like to do is starting in a little bit close. You shoot 3 foul shots. Again, working on your form, driving it up. Okay? If you make 3 in a row, you take a step back. 1 big step back, shooting 3 more shots. Again, if you make 3 in a row, driving it up and in, then you work your way all the way back to the actual foul line. If you miss 2 out of 3, you have to take a step forward. And you're working to get to the foul line, working on your form, driving it ball up and into the basket. I hope that's something that will help you not only with your free throw shooting, but also your shooting overall. These are all key components to becoming a good shooter. You have to concentrate on your form. You have to be disciplined about how you work on it. And most importantly, you have to practice. Practice is something that is essential to becoming a good shooter in basketball.
To watch the other segments in this video series or for how-to videos on almost any other topic, visit monkeyseed.com.